All right, what's up? What's up? Welcome to One Message in a Bottle Tarot. Yeah, I just burnt myself with Palo Santo. Welcome to One Message in a Bottle Tarot. My name is One, and I am your spiritual advisor. Hello, and welcome back to all my beautiful messengers all around the world. In your respective places, I appreciate and love you so very much for every single thing that you do. Number one, being a subscriber, liking my videos, sharing my content, and connecting with me in the comments because I love to hear from you. All the love, tips, and donation, guys. Thank you so much for how you help this channel to grow and thrive. If you are new here, you're more than welcome to stay and join the gang. I definitely love to have you here. So make sure you lock in and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a damn thing on this channel. Also, do me a favor, like my videos. That puts my beautiful psychic messages out into the world for people to hear and to heal. To book a personal psychic session with me, the information is in the bio and the description box below. Most times you can book through Twitter. Okay. If you would like to show love to the channel through a donation, you can tip me, the bartender, at Cash App, PayPal, and also pledge your allegiance through Patreon. These are general readings for entertainment purposes, but I definitely know what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh, and also you can book monthly sessions with me through Patreon, okay? So check that out, okay? I don't just be reading on YouTube. I can read you for filth too, okay? We can get to it and figure out what's going on. All right, hello. Hi, Kaylee. Hope I am doing well. Yes, I'm doing okay. Listen, I'm going to curse a motherfucker out every once in a while, okay? Okay, I'm a Gemini. So, yes, it's whatever the mood calls for. But, yes, I'm doing well. Thank you for sending love. And we still going to get into it a little bit, all right? I feel like this is just energy leading up to the new moon, the full moon, okay? It was actually 2 readings yesterday, and then I was told that it got cut off at 5 minutes. What was actually supposed to be like a 30-40 minute reading. Don't know how that even happens, okay? How you record a whole and then only 5 minutes. So it's definitely some funny business going on at YouTube, especially with the spiritual community, the tarot community. I feel like I'm going to do a whole separate reading on that. And just, people in power, abusing their powers, things like that. So, but I don't want to let that ride. So we're going to get into exactly what Spirit was trying to tell us yesterday. The title of the video was, they poisoned you and got mad you didn't die. They poisoned you and got mad that you didn't die, okay? Resonate that wherever you want to, but basically just somebody being toxic in your life and they're mad that they didn't win. Heavy on them, saying domestic violence for some girls, familial relationships for others, okay, where people just knowingly, it's different when you like don't know that you hurt somebody. I feel like it's a different story, like when you purposely do it, when you purposely did it, and you know what I mean? Like, it's a whole different energy. These are people that know they hurt you, took pleasure in the fact that they hurt you, disrespected you, cheated you, robbed you. You know what I mean? Like, they're proud of how fucked up they are, basically. But now they're angry. You know what I mean? Like, they say years later, they're like, God, after everything you've been through, how are you still here? So these are people that are mad or spiritually attacked you, or just whatever they did against you. And yet here you are, still vibrant, still here, okay? And they are mad, okay? What I want to get into is some of the tools that they used, okay, to get back at you. Again, that reading yesterday was very, very odd. It was the tale of an ex, or this could represent anybody, but somebody just doing all kind of negative energy, messing with people's food, drinks. Like somebody was obsessed, okay, with making somebody hurt or just screwing over somebody, and then they would sit back and kind of watch to see if whatever they did worked, attacking someone's health. You could stress somebody the fuck out if you want to. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you really can. So this is somebody doing meddling, doing whatever, and then sitting back and watching, basically salivating on to see if it affects you, but you're not. You're still here, and they're mad. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, tell me about this energy. They poisoned you and got mad when you didn't die. Okay, somebody hurt you and they got mad that you didn't stay down. They got mad. They're mad at your resilience. They're mad that you kept going. They're mad that you didn't give up. Yes, B. Okay, it says commitment. Okay, binding, obstruction, and contract. Okay, so we're talking about lower level, low vibrational, those in the spiritual community. Somebody might have done binding spells to prevent, to try and slow you down from getting to your goals, from getting to your obstacles. I'm basically asking, like, yeah, what did they do? What tools did they use? Whatever method of poisoning it would be. It could be food. It could be your mind. It could be, again, using other people and poisoning other people against you through slander. So that's what I'm asking, what tools somebody used to kind of try to mentally or physically or whatever entrap you. But again, you're on the other side. You survived, or you're surviving and pushing through. But yet these people are mad because nothing that they're doing is working. Okay. I'm hearing for some of you, it took longer than others to get through this, but that's okay. You still came out on the other side. Doesn't matter how long it took you. It just matters that you did it. Okay. So again, with this commitment, obstruction, contract. Okay. For those of you in the spiritual community, that's binding energy. Same energy on if you. I'm hearing from somebody. Got pregnant by someone, and you decide to move in together or whatever, and he says, well, I'll work, so you can have the baby, blah 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 blah. And then when you have the baby, you can go back to work and all that, and then you have baby, and then all of a sudden, like, no, you can't leave the house, you're trapped in the house. This person, like, somebody getting you knocked up because you're thriving in your career, you know what I mean? Like, it's this type of energy. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody is also committed to holding you up, to keeping you blocked here. Okay. Obstruction. I'm also hearing obstruction of justice. Okay. I'm also hearing contract, like contract hit. A binding agreements. Okay. This is them right here. 5 of Swords. We're going to figure out what's the problem, though. Okay. Causing confusing. Yeah, somebody is, that's it. There's 5 of Swords. Okay. This damn 7 of Cups, confused. This is the crux of the issue and why they're so, like, somebody has become obsessed. Devil energy is, how do you keep winning after, you know what I mean? I did all this fuck shit against you. Okay. This is the level. This is like, if 7 of Cups represented a poison, that would be all the different methods. I tried food, I tried water, I tried using their kid, I tried using their parents, I tried using their lover, I tried using their job, I tried using their neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like, this is it. This is the witch, a bitch who is a witch. Okay. Looking at all the ways, again, they brought this 5 of Swords because a 5 of Swords is committed to winning at any cost, even if people die, even if people, like, you just want to be the last person standing. You have no morals. You don't care how you get it done. You don't care who you got to cross. You don't care who you have to cut down, as long as you win. And, basically, okay. This person is also mad because I feel like in the past, the people Go back to that ganging up video I did. They tried to, you were sent to help them and they tried to sacrifice you. There's a little bit of that energy in here, okay? But I feel like the tide and the seas, all of that is turning now, okay? But I feel like if you had, just a group of bullies or whoever, they got them and they friends or whatever, I feel like even those people don't want to fuck with it no more. And they're mad at you for that. You know what I mean? They're mad because they can't get people to like be their flying monkeys, or like the whole energy is shifting and switching and they're losing their shit, which makes them a little bit, still there somebody is going back to the drawing board trying to figure out again how to knock you off your pedestal. Six of Wands, okay, you are a winner, you were born a winner, always been a winner, always been upright, always been pure. This is a white horse, just like you really, really stand for something. Everybody else can see that, okay? This person is also mad because how small they feel in comparison to you, your gifts, your talents, your presence, whatever this is, you make them feel small. How whenever you walk in the room, like your presence somehow this person is mad because, or these people, however many, I feel like it's a gang of them. That's cool. We got gangs too. We got guns too. But I feel like it's your presence that makes them feel small, that makes them feel insecure. When you walk in the room, they feel like they just fade in the motherfucking background but is that really your problem? No, I'm just here to tell you what's their problem and why these particular people keep coming for you, okay? And they're very, very committed. They're very, very committed, but they're being bound up. The same people that tried to bind you up and to hold you back are now also being bound, held up, and restricted. And somebody's also going to a mental institution, a straight jacket. I definitely see you about to be like this because, again, it's that energy of a dog who has rabies, ravenous. Some dogs you just have to be put down. And for this energy in particular, again, they poisoned you and got mad when you didn't die. Okay, somebody is so committed to fucking with somebody. Again, of course, innocent parties or whatever, that there's a consensus like, yeah, you need to be put down. Okay. What's next? So the whole confusion is behind, like, I did all of these things to sabotage, okay, my messengers. I used all of these methods. You may have been aware of some, but I don't feel like you were aware of everything. You know what I mean? Like you go to work and stuff just starts to go left, or it just feels off, or the paperwork or the numbers and everything is off, and you're trying to figure out, okay, well, where did all this come from? Like, you may have a feeling that somebody, again, is in competition with you, even to go so as far to sabotage the work or whatever. But I don't feel like the length someone has went to in their oughts against you. You may know some things, but I don't feel like you know about everything that they have done, okay? So just as much as they're committed here, they're trying to figure out, well, how are you still alive? You know what I mean? They're, again, in cases of abuse, domestic abuse, or familiar, whatever this is. Some people are just sadists for some. I don't know. I heard somebody rapist. I don't know who that is for. Okay, but I heard it, so I receive it. But even somebody's rapist is trying to figure out how did this person not unalive themselves. Okay, these are people that hurt you, and they're trying to figure out how that didn't devastate you enough to do the work for them, to take yourself out. Yeah, somebody wants you to take yourself out so they don't have to deal with the guilt of their demonic energy and what they did to you. If this makes sense, it's diabolical, it's disgusting, but rather, again, than fix themselves, get therapy, whatever, is just like, you are a constant reminder, okay? And it would be easier because they know that they're fucked up and they know that they're twisted for all the shit that they've done, basically, for some to try to literally unalive you, okay? Or just, again, destroy you, whatever that is, by whatever action, you know what I mean? And it's just like, they know they're fucked up for it. it's just, it would be easier for them to something just about you just being down and stuck in whatever because of what they've done. Okay. And it's just like, well, great and not great. But if you're like this, if you're upright in the Six of Wands energy, that makes it way worse for somebody. Okay. I know it sounds demented, and that's because it is, but this is literally somebody. Okay. Hi, John B. Hi, how are you? This is literally how somebody is. Okay. So rather than get help for their psychosis or whatever it is that makes them bully people or torment people or whatever, you know what I mean? Rather than get help, they need you to either be so broken and so immovable, or they just need you not to be here. Like, somebody doesn't want you to be here because you are a reminder of how fucked up they are. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and then it's like, as long as you're here, they don't have to take accountability. Okay. It's like, if you unalive yourself, then it's like, whew, okay, cool. I don't have to look at that anymore. I don't have to, I don't have that as a reminder of how fucked up I am or my sins. You know what I mean? Like, think about, I'm hearing the Pope. I'm hearing Rome, the Catholic Church, okay, all those damn bishops and whatever, and they raped all them fucking little kids, and the little kids was still the altar boys and all of that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And so it's just like, when any one of them rest their souls, unalive themselves, okay, so it's just like, whoo, I don't have to deal with that anymore. Nobody will ever know my secret. Nobody will ever know that I touched on that little boy or raped that girl or destroyed Jackie's or ruined her family, robbed her, took all her creative ideas, did witchcraft against her, cursed her womb, bugged her, tried to unalive her, put her in a car accident. What else? Tried to send a nigga to give her an STD. What else? Went to the restaurant, paid somebody to poison her food. It's that. It's like, if you're gone, then they don't have to again. Okay, accounts. Okay, I'm hearing also a test for anything. Okay, because it's like, you're not there to remind them. So as long as you are here, as long as you, okay, it's just like, fuck, somebody has definitely gone back to the drawing board. I feel like they come up empty-handed every time. Okay, and again, it's just like I was saying in the last reading, it's not that they're fighting you, they're fighting God. This is why you're still here. At the end of the day, no matter what happens, I pray. Okay. Merit making. You are a person who has merit. You are a person of truth. Yes, Lord, you're so humble. This is why you still here. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like this person or these people even know that. I heard something today. It was about somebody taking pleasure or just and I don't know what kind of diagnosis that is. Maybe a spiritualist, psychiatrist can put that in the comments, but just somebody who takes pleasure in destroying people that they know are good, people that they know are humble. Somebody is a smart know-it-all in the background. Is like, oh, well, you have Islam and whoever in the tribe. That's not what the fuck I'm talking about. That is not this. Okay, you smart and smart for nothing, because that's not even what I'm talking about. Okay, that's a given. We're not. This ain't tribal wars, bitch. This ain't Islam and Arabs and Al Qaeda. This ain't none of that. This is about a sadistic, sick motherfucker that goes after innocent people, people that they know are good, people that they know are defenseless, people that, okay, this is probably y'all, okay? All right, for whoever that is. But yes, this is why you are still here. This is why you are 6 of Wands. This is even why people look up to you, in spite of all how somebody has come against you here in this 5 of Swords energy, in spite of all this sauce, because you have win. Yes, baby. Thank you. Yes. Come on, baby. She in college. She done got her degree. It's up on the wall. Yes. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Cluster. Thank you. What she has said. Okay. period. This is why you're still here. Okay, it says mirror making, goodness, humbleness, and morality, bitch. Morality. Okay, morality. So that's this type of person. Okay, again, they poisoned you and got mad when you didn't die, but they look specifically for these type of people. Again, somebody's in the background. I don't care. We're not talking about tribes. We're talking about people on the fucking. We're not talking about. Okay. If you want to go to Dubai. We not. Oh, shut up. I don't know who that. You ain't even making a point that's aligning with what the fuck I'm talking about. Sorry, the 5D is really loud right now. People like you don't even like. Who is this? Who is this? Because one thing I will do is pull a card and tell you specifically, shut the fuck up. Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius. Okay, shut the fuck up in that order. Okay. Yes, but these are people, psychopaths, who specifically look after, okay, people that are kind, people that are humble, and people that have morals. Okay, again, when you think about Priest Cloth and the whole, child abuse, sex scandal, and all of that, a lot of those children unalive themselves. They're not here, so nobody ever had to be held accountable. This is the same thing. Somebody sabotaging you at work, or you know what I mean, or making you feel whatever, to the point that you get up and you fucking leave. Well, if you get up and you leave, that's great for them, because then nobody ever finds out how they copied your paperwork or didn't turn in the assignments, or you know what I mean? Like, or spitting your coffee, like whatever. They don't have to ever say they're sorry. They don't ever get suspended. This is according to them, right? Because you're gone. You have removed yourself. So somebody has not only tried to remove you, but attack you so much. It's like, I need you to remove yourself so I don't have to fucking look at you and that small part of me that feels guilty. But again, it's the whole thing that you're not crippled, you're not suffering, you're actually winning. Okay, so okay, does that make sense? Okay, this is someone without humility, without morals, all in their ego. Yes, thank you, Holy Spirit. Let me pause because he just reminded me. Okay, because people think they so smart. You smart, but it's in the wrong shit. Not when it comes to this, though. Not when it comes to this. The stuff you think you smart in is nothing to brag about. I don't know who that's for, but the stuff that you think is nothing to brag about. I don't care about your accolades, your awards, or nothing. It is nothing to brag about. Okay. Girl, listen. That part, Kaylee, that part. Okay. Like, I see you, and you're not giving what you think you are. As smug as the fuck you are, it's not giving. Okay, you should be embarrassed. I said this all yesterday. You should be embarrassed, but they not. And since they not, that lets you know how remedial a motherfucker is. Because it's like, if you're not embarrassed, then you're hella fucking remedial. You know what I mean? Like, so I can't do nothing with that. Okay, back to the message at hand. For whoever this is for, because it was a lot going on yesterday or whatever. And when now, people was putting out their little subliminal and posts, okay? Some shit about the hunter. Okay? Like, you're not scared. Like, nobody's scared of you, okay? Like, nobody's scared of you. You put out this hunter shit. You can go back in the motherfucking files, and I put, maybe I need to go find that. It's a video I did, and it was like the predator becomes the prey. So while somebody is trying to intimidate somebody, make somebody feel fear or scared, or somebody might be trying to intimidate you, you know what I mean, and just make you be like, whatever, you know what I mean? And it's just like, again, you're not giving what you think you're giving. The result you're looking for is exactly the opposite, because all the fuck you are telling me, the more you try to intimidate, threaten, to do whatever, the more I know you scared, motherfucker. I know you scared. I know you scared. Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense to you? That you try to threaten and intimidate somebody lets me know how fucking scared how you are, okay, of what's coming. Who's in this live? Okay. So it's just like, and I know I'm not even gonna bother telling you to stop. It ain't no point. Some people you just can't reckon with, okay? That's not even the right word, but compromise with. You know, like they're just gonna be fucktards. They're just gonna be fucktards. You understand? So I know it ain't gonna do no difference in me telling you to stop. You gonna keep on going. You about to crash out. But yes, like you're not giving. Ain't nobody scared at all. Okay, heavily protected here at all motherfucking times by the Most High. Okay, bitch, I am the bride of Christ. What the fuck you thought? You know what I mean? Like point blank and period. Okay, so you know what I mean? You mad because I took a lot of shit and I ate that shit, and you mad because I'm still here. You mad because Collective is still here after all the motherfucking fuck shit. That's because they are heavily fucking protected by God. Hierophant card, the literal bride of motherfucker. You know what I mean? Just like, come on here. Come on here. Like you should know better, but you don't. And so it'll be no mistake on how you end up here. Okay? Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself, but you are. Okay? So that's for that. I don't know why somebody confused and why you still here. What else? Tell me about these tools that they use. Tell me about this 5 of Swords. Okay. Obstruction of justice is, I don't know, something here. A contract. Okay, that's for somebody. Period. They got somebody all tied up here. Daydream. Again, this is mirroring some of the energy from yesterday. Okay. Optimism, illusion, okay? So, and that's crazy because I feel like even though you still like the fact that you're in 6 of Wands and they failed so many times, it does not stop this person from sitting up, conjuring up their next scheme, their next plan, okay? Somebody's plan is to try to get you when you're not looking, or, you know what I mean? But I feel like, again, you can sit like this because you are heavily protected. You are of God, you know? You are protected by God, period here, okay? Somebody feels like they can decide your fate here. They cannot. They cannot. Tell me about what they did. What do they dream about doing to the collective here? And what tools did they use? Yes, so bully. Okay, that came out yesterday. Bully. All right. Embarrassment, gossip, okay, and unwillingness. Again, I say some people you can't tell them to stop. They gonna do it because they think it's cool anyway. But I said this embarrassment. Somebody is heavy on the humbling you. How you gonna humble a bitch that's been humble since the day she was born? What the fuck you know what I mean? And even if it ain't to you, it ain't to you. You know, it's not to you here. So the tools that they used were bullying and using other people who were willing to be used by the enemy, willing to be used by the devil, willing to be used by the ops. Stop feeling bad for these people. Okay, we gonna cut some motherfucking cords today. Okay, because I know it's hard because some of these people are your family, some of these people were your friends, or some of these people you knew and had relationships with for however long here. But you have to understand that they made a conscious decision when it came to bullying you, embarrassing you, humiliating you. You know what I mean? What else is this? Gossiping, talking about you, doing slick shit against you. Playing in your face, playing mind games. They made a conscious decision to be used by the devil. So they no longer, just like you watch a horror movie with the zombies and shit. Okay, yeah, bitch, yes, zombies. Okay, the motherfucking zombies, and they tell you in the movie, And you bust in there and you be like, Mom, Mom, you be like, that is not your mother. Okay, this is what I'm here to tell you. That is not your friend. That is not your mother. That is not your sister. That ain't your dad, whoever, your boyfriend. Okay, they gone. They gone. Once somebody makes a conscious decision to allow the devil to use them against you with this bully energy in any form of fashion, they are ops. Okay. Now how you choose to deal with them is different for everybody. But as long as you fucking know. So I just want you to know today that's what that is. Period. Fuck that blood thicker than water, all of that. No, you are who you motherfucking show me. You need to know that before the full moon is coming up in Leo, okay? Because you're gonna be enlightened by how many people hating on you just because of your shine, just because of what you can do. All right. But whoever has allowed themselves to be used by the enemy against you, they are ops. They are zombies. Okay. So know that first. So that is one of the tools that they used. Okay. Vows here. Okay. Some of them were jealous over relationships that you had. Okay. Vows. This is wish, hope, idolship. Okay. This is coveting. Okay. Them coveting whatever you had. Okay. Houses, relationships, stability, and them vowing to destroy that. Okay. Making a vow to turn. You know how creative and inventive you have to be, and just ambitious to build a damn treehouse. You know what I mean? Like that's not. I mean, you know what I mean? Just like that's not. I wouldn't think that was like really easy. Okay. So these are people again vowing to tear down your hopes, your dreams, your whatever you girl. Yes. Okay. Spying, how do they call that? CIA. The CIA can spy on you. Psychic spies is something else, some type of tools that they use here. But remote spying and all of this. Okay, so this is another tool that they use. All right, because some of these people are demonic. Some of these people are well practiced in the cult. It's so crazy because it helps to be a little bit enlightened. Because I can't think of all the times, when I was back home and didn't even know, like wasn't even aware, bitch. I tell you, I thought a witch was something in the movie. I'm like, that's just E.T. for home. I'm just, you know what I mean? Like maybe that's why they hate me, because I'm like this, but it's real and it's true and it's pure. Bitch, I didn't think people was like this. I'm like, y'all out here doing this for real? Like vampires is real, mermaids is real, bitch. You know what I mean? Like that's how I look at this shit. This with like seriously, Now again, there is light and dark. Whoever is attacking my throat chakra, bitch, sit down. Okay, you so mad, bitch, sit down. Yeah, like back home. So I would think about how many areas I could have been in or who I was around, but they was like really just conjuring up and doing dark shit, against me. You know what I mean? Like I could think back on times I'm like, damn, I probably was under some sort of spiritual attack, witchy voodoo, and just didn't fucking know. Just thought I was having a bad season or just down bad or just fucking up. No, bitch, this is somebody working against you. Okay. For some, again, going back to the point, all right, that are well versed in these dark arts, they know how to remotely spy. That's when you can call it like astral projecting, or again, just jump planes and really see into somebody's mind eye. Okay, especially if they don't know shit. Okay. This is somebody who remote spies on your prayers. Okay, whatever you pray about. Your goal, yeah, bitch, your goals, your dreams, your all of that. Okay, that's the main reason why they try to bind you up, why they try to tie you up, because if they can tie you up mentally, spiritually, physically, especially through the demon of depression and just whatever, a bad partner, abusive partner, whatever. Okay, these are tools that the enemy uses. Again, then they tie you up, and then what they do is they sit there and siphon, rob, and pillage your fucking dreams, okay? Listening to your prayers. If you're so depressed about getting fucking bullied, then you can't sit up and dream about, it's pretty hard to manifest. It's pretty hard to go, achieve your dreams. That takes resilience. Now, congratulations to you, because again, this is about them using these methods to poison you, and bitch, you didn't die. You're still in Six of Wands. You kept on pressing through. Okay, round of a motherfucking applause. All right, but these are the tools. All right, siphoning, listening to your prayers. That's why you need to pray loud sometimes. Or some people say, well, I don't want to pray loud because the devil is listening. Yeah, the devil is. This is the devil listening to your prayers, trying to figure out how to bind you, how to silence you, how to isolate you again, so you're not able to take advantage, okay, of your blessings, of your manifestations. They sit up and think of ways all day long, again, on how they can rob you, okay, of your dreams, okay? But spiritually, though, think about that. You know what I mean? And then you go home, you turn on the TV, and you like, damn, why is so and so that looks real familiar, that idea looks real familiar, or that painting looks real familiar, or damn, I just wrote that song like a month ago and the lyrics look real familiar in the yes, bitch, because it's you, okay? But if somebody is sending spiritual and psychic attacks, and you done been in a bed for a month and you can't eat and you losing weight and you looking crazy, or maybe you gained hella weight, or whatever tactic they use, okay, that was the point. You just don't know. You figure like, oh, whatever. No, it's a hating bitch the whole time, spiritually tying you up so they can rob you of your gifts and then use that to profit, okay? None of these motherfuckers think of their own whatever. This is also somebody, yeah, they do this because you also can't be bought. All right, this is bribery here. You see what I'm saying? Like, nah, okay? Again, you're in the Six of Wands because of this merit. You have merit. Merit is truth. Merit is humility. Merit is goodness. Okay, you are everything that is good. I'm hearing everything that is upright. Okay, the Six of Wands energy. Okay, so this is again persuasion, bribe, temptation. Okay, you are something, bitch. Woo! I'm about to shout. Okay, is it Wednesday? What day is it? Tuesday? It ain't Sunday, girl. Every day is a Sunday. I just peeped this on this card. Yes, come through. Okay, you can't be bribed because you have more. This is another reason they hate you. All right, because you ain't gonna do nothing strange for no change. Okay, to get nowhere, to succeed, to be included in nothing. Look at the light. I ain't even peeped the light because you are of the light. They hate you because you are of the light. So when you are of the light, bitch, I can't be bought. I can't be like that. No, it ain't even about you. It ain't even about the money. It ain't even about, I have to answer to the Most High. So no, I'm sorry. I won't be taking that, accepting that, doing that. All right. That is another reason. You know what I mean? You ever been on the job and somebody be like, okay, this is the way you're supposed to do it, but this is the way I do it. And the way they do it is like scamming and robbing. And it's just like, well, bitch, why would I? Okay, I'm not going to be able to do that. Okay. You be like, okay, well, thank you. And you don't say anything. You just go and do things the normal way, the honest way. Okay. Peep the game. Okay. And so you're doing things, or you will be called a square, okay? I feel like somebody's calling somebody a square, all right? Because you won't sell out or you won't whatever. So you just minding your business. You Six of Wands, you succeeding, you whatever. And then they come to you and they're like, what's up, so-and-so? I thought I told you to do it this way, because if you do it this way, you get there faster, you get there, you know what I mean? You get to keep a little money. All of this shit can get you locked up, fucked up, in jail, taken away from your kids, taken away from your family, you know what I mean? Means death and destruction to 90% of everything around you, except for you. You be alive, but everything around you dies. Okay, so it's just like, Well, I saw that. I saw what you did. I saw, I saw that, but I think I'ma just keep, man, I'm just chilling. I'm just good. I'm gonna just do this over here. You know what I mean? Like it ain't that deep for me. I'ma just, do it the right way type deal. They got pissed off. They mad at that. Okay? They mad at that. Okay? So the idea again is to tie you up. This is perseverance. All right. Somebody's also mad because you won't jump hoops. All right. To be with them, to be on their team. A clout chase. Okay. Clout chase, challenge, endurance. Okay. What does that say? Resolution, that you are resolute. Okay. In spite of somebody being so adamant about making challenges for you again, because and it's so weird because you don't I feel like when you got to this new job, you supposed to just be training me. Okay, like I'm the new person, you train me, okay, according to the handbook. Okay, and then it's cool. You decided, okay, to say, no, we do this, we do, you know what I mean? And this is how you cook, and this is how you, and because I was like, no, I'm cool. I'm just, and then you just kind of go to your desk and never speak to a motherfucker again. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like that. All right. And so it's just like, you didn't even ask, a motherfucker just told, but because they told on themselves, on how fucked up they were, and basically what they were doing, okay, that could get them fucked up, hemmed up, or whatever. You are the problem. You are the enemy, because it's like, oh, this motherfucker, I think they too good for that. You know what I mean? It's a goody two shoes, motherfucker. You know what I mean? What you mean you ain't gonna take the money? What you mean? So you are enemy number one because they told on themselves and you decline. You're like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna just, okay. Didn't I say a motherfucker was remedial? Okay. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Okay. So because of that, they have went through so many hoops, so many hurdles, okay, to try to create hoops and hurdles for you. And you jumped every last one of them. Some days you were able to jump at full speed. Other days you had to one leg, and maybe you was just doing a soft little, you know what I mean? But you still did it. Okay. But you still did it. And so they're mad about that in spite of all of the challenges you have endured, how you have restored yourself. Okay. It's like you weren't supposed to make it past that. You weren't supposed to make it over. Okay. One day you're going to tell them messengers about how you got over. All right. They're trying to figure this out, but this is another tool. Okay. They poisoned you and got mad when you didn't die. You kept going. Okay. Because what sense does it make to argue with somebody? You got to be real kind of, again, that's why I say people ain't doing what you think you're doing. It's not giving what you think is given. It's giving very, very childish. Okay. All right. I was talking again. You weren't raised like that. You was raised by, okay. Didn't I say with this libation, they poisoned you and got mad that you didn't die? So when I did this, I was doing it live yesterday, and they was cutting this shit off and doing all this, and it was still on, but it wasn't until after the fact I realized, like, they was like, oh, it didn't play, it didn't, whatever. But part of that live was about somebody literally poisoning somebody's food or using their connections to have somebody's food poison, drinks poison, and all this. And this libation, again, is those that are experienced in the dark arts, conjuring against you, okay? Donation, pray, and religion, okay? That's what it was. Yeah, man, they wanted to control you. They wanted to control who you pray to, who you give thanks. You know what I mean? They wanted to be responsible, okay, for your blessings, or to be able to say it was by their hand, or it was by, and it didn't happen like that. It didn't, okay? It didn't, all right? I feel like this is really about a bribe too, that you wouldn't accept some type of money. Somebody has an attitude, all money is not good money here. Like you didn't want it. You know, that's like having headhunter. Somebody's big on this hunter shit. Sir, I don't give a fuck. I don't. Knock yourself out. Okay. But it's like being headhunted for a job, and then you know, they weren't looking for you, basically. You know, you just minding your business. They're like, oh, we like your skills, blah, blah, blah. Let's have a meeting. You go have a meeting, and they're like, yes, we want to give you a contract. You know what I mean? We're gonna put, you know, 5 million on the table or whatever. Free of charge, of course. You know, all you gotta do is X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. You know, and then it's like this really small print. You can't even read the motherfucking print. You know what I mean? That is very vague as fuck, and you're just like, I'm good. You know, you figure out intuitively something like, oh, this is probably going to stress me out, or I'm not going to be able to see my kids, or I'm not going to be able, whatever is important. You know, like somebody is mad because you're not okay. They don't get it. Maybe because everybody else has took the bait. You know, so many people willing to sell their souls or do whatever, you know, but somebody is offended, you know, and this is like, but where you're working, you don't make any money, or you don't, you know what I mean? Like, and that comes that bullying type of energy, and getting other people to bully you, getting their minions who did take the bait, who would do anything for money, anything for change, even if that means, again, attacking an innocent person, even if that means unaliving one of their family members, even if that means turning a blind eye to trafficking and all. You know what I mean? It's just like, I did a song about that. I ain't put it out yet, but yes, okay. Safe bet. Thank you. Safe bet. Like, yes, okay. Some of these people in their spiritual conjurings, if those of you that do drink, you may sip a little wine, sip a little something. If you had a season where it just got out of control, maybe you just felt like, oh, I'm just, you know, going through something, or is it, you know, and maybe you were, but a lot of times people know how to conjure. So what is just a you know, a glass of wine on Monday and a glass of wine on a Thursday, it becomes a whole bottle. You know, yes, this is that too. Okay. Looking for your weaknesses, crying for it. Look, I just said that. And what did you do? You broke the hat. You broke it. Okay. I'm proud of you. Okay. These are a lot of the obstacles. Okay. People used against you. All right. Somebody is heavy into drugs or with a karmic partner, and that karmic partner, you know, it's like, as long as you were drunk, as long as you were doing drugs here, because I feel like in your sober moments, you like, you know, I don't want to be here, I'm gonna get up out of here, I'm a whatever. Somebody kept somebody drugged up so they wouldn't leave them. I feel like you got sober, you got the help you need with this withdrawal. It says quit, awakening, and rejection. Okay. Somebody is going through withdrawals since you rejected them. You rejecting somebody has spurned their awakening. They might not be there yet. I got a few people that's still in their shadow side. They fighting like a motherfucker, but they coming through. I can feel it. They coming through. Okay. But somebody has been in withdrawal since you took your energy from them, or your presence. You quit talking to them. All right. A lot of you woken up from a stupor, again, drug stupor, alcohol stupor, or once you do, okay, once you are able to get sober. Some of you really, really, really want to get sober. I can feel it. You're wondering, like, why has it been so hard to kick? Why has it been, that's because you have some of this energy around you, people, places, or things. But for some people, it's actually people casting this energy on you to keep you stuck, to keep you from moving forward, okay, to keep you from the Six of Wands, okay. So if you spun out of control, or you had a season where you spun out of control and whatever, whether it was food, shopping, money, for some it's actual drugs and drinking. This was that person. This was that energy. Okay, threatened by you. Okay, I'm hearing some. Yeah, I'm hearing it. Okay, you go out with your coworkers and all of that, and you're supposed to have a presentation, and you finish it, and they're like, oh, let's go out for drinks or whatever, and they're shot, and they're giving you all this and this and this, and then homeboy is like, here, let me see that paperwork, let me see, and you hand it to them, and then all of a sudden, next morning, they put it in with their name on. That type of shit, okay? Like subtle, covert sabotage, okay? They don't want you to know it's them, okay? With this blind energy, awkward, unknown, vision problems, okay? For some of you, you are blind to the ops that you have in your immediate circle, and you're blind to them because they're your friend, or it's your auntie, or it's your granny. I don't give a fuck. The dog can get it, okay? But you are blind to this because you feel like you know them. Some of these people you don't. If only you knew. And that's why we're here. That's why I wanted to do this. Because I want to know what these people are doing in secret that they want you to be blind to. They also hide in the background, okay? Some of you are naive when it comes to certain people. You know what I mean? A lot of your naivete, though, is because you're like this, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I don't want nobody to feel guilty, because I've even gotten myself down. You know what I mean? I've even felt down about that. Like, bitch, how could you not see it? It's like, because this my daddy. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know what to tell you. I'm from the hood. I'm from the streets, but I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, because my daddy raised me. Okay, God. You know what I mean? So sometimes I feel bad because it's like, bitch, were you gullible? Or no, I just see good in people. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? You start off with an A and then you work your way down to an F. I don't automatically assume that people I meet on the street are going to be like this evil, diabolical, satanic, killer, assassin, witch, warlord. I just don't. It wasn't on my bingo card. All right. So then when you wake up and you figure that out, like, yeah, so I don't want you to feel bad because you were blind to somebody, or when somebody switched up on you, or however they hurt you, and you're just, some people you will find in 2023, they're just complete strangers, or you're just going to come to that acceptance, okay? Doesn't matter how good, loving you are to somebody, if they're committed to hurting you, being a fuck person, being an evil, there's no amount of love, there's no amount of nothing, okay? But I don't want you to feel bad. Like, if this is you, I don't want you to feel bad, because they're okay. God, the Holy Spirit, that is innocence, that is purity, that is morality, that is good. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with you. That's what I want. I say all that to say there's nothing wrong with you. Now, you will get bullied. I feel like they dragged you because they're like, this bitch is dumb. I done robbed this bitch. I done stole her man. I done threw her eggs in the trash and then served it to her on the damn plate, and she watched her while she ate that damn shit. I done fuck with her car. I done did all, you know what I mean? Like, and you might have had coffee with them earlier that day, just not even knowing. And so, yeah, they laughing at you behind your back, okay? You probably can't even fathom how these people are laughing. I feel like but to the extent, okay? But I don't want you to feel bad, all right? It's not your fault that they're this fucked up. It's not your fault that you were blind and you just automatically assume that people were of spirit like you. That's for those in that case, okay? But these people are hoping that you remain blinded and you keep on, but I don't feel like you are anymore, all right? You will know that this person, once you tap in, this person is awkward around you. You ever be around somebody and they got that, you be like, why are you acting weird? Or are you okay? Or are you all, you know what I mean? That's how you'll know somebody did some fuck shit. All right. That's how you'll know. Okay. That's how you know that this is that person in your life, because they move weird around you. Okay. It's like a fucking undercover, CIA agent following you in the park, and they trying to be normal, but bitch, you walk like this, so I know you are you know what I mean? Like, that's this person. If you want to know, okay, well, one, how do I figure out who it is? That's how you will know, because they move weird, they move awkward around you. Okay, what else is this? What other tools that they use? They poisoned you and got mad when you didn't die. Oh, bitch, when some of you did break this habit, or some of you have dialed back a lot. Okay, I don't know what you indulged in or what you did, but I feel like a lot of you praying in the spirit, whoever you pray to, of the light, okay, really helped you break some of these habits. Okay, I want to acknowledge that, because I do see, yeah, somebody got that monkey off their back. Okay, I see it. I see you. I see you. Somebody got that monkey off their back. Okay, so I'm acknowledging that. Okay, and it was through prayer, it was through petition to God of the light. All right, and you were able to break some addiction that they were using, conjuring, trying to fuel again, to get you to take yourself off of this earth, so then they don't ever have to answer for anything they did to you. Okay, it never has to come to light. But by breaking this addiction, okay, and some of you that need some motivation, okay, to get there, this is your motivation. Okay, they happy when you high, they happy when you a zombie. I'm hearing hip hop and concerts or things of that nature. I don't know. There's some scamming type of energy or whatever, but they're happy when you're disoriented. They're happy when you can't see and can't, because then somebody can what? They can rob you blind, okay? Or they can pay you money to do anything. You don't have your morals when you're, like, all right? So the moment you do break this, or those of you that did, okay, that put another nail in their coffin, literally, okay? This is why they're mad. They're like, how? Okay, look at this nightmare. It's a nightmare for them, for some of them, that you were able to break this addiction here. Somebody wanted to create a nightmare for you, and you put up boundaries. And since then, that's been it. What other tools did they use? They poisoned you and got mad when you didn't die. Bitch, look. Did everything. Okay, it's somebody definitely, you, okay, they don't want you to see them, they cloaking, but this is somebody that's sitting in your face, and they ain't necessarily got to be doing no whatever. They ain't got to be doing none of that shit. Just the intentions. Or again, if somebody is a thief, or again, if somebody is just a spiteful, hateful, evil, demonic, working for the devil motherfucker. But this is what they doing. Okay, so somebody is actually conjuring spells against you. Ceremony, mystery, magic, okay, psychic attacks while you're sleeping. So make sure, whether you know or you don't know, little things, you be like, well, I don't do all that. That's cool. Light a white candle. You're going to light a candle in church. Some of you light a white candle and pray over that. You know what I mean? I like to put scriptures in my home, and you know what I mean? Like, my shit is like, or Michael, right? Bitch, Mike, like, I don't fuck around. You see his ass? You see him? I don't fuck around. All right. My house is a sanctuary, but my house had to become a sanctuary because when the pandemic hit, I couldn't go to church. You know what I mean? I couldn't go to church. It wasn't lining up for me. So I was like, well, bitch, I still have to have church. And so that's how I made my crib, so it's like, okay. Some of you need to do a little bit of that in every room. Okay. What do you need? You get an altar space, a prayer closet, whatever it is. You need to kind of, okay. Because it's really like that. Okay. Hallelujah. Thank you for the Most High. Because there was a season I didn't even know that this was going on. You know what I mean? That's how I know that God is real. But God also is a God of knowledge, and God is also a God of education, especially when it comes to the herbs of the earth and healing and all of that. So it's extra, and that's why again you can be in the Six of Wands energy. They're trying to figure out how you survived. All right, it's because of the Most High. Some of you, some man is angry because you didn't want to be part of some third wheel, some third party. Okay. You didn't want to join. You didn't want to be his second. You don't want to be. All right. For others of you, again, I said someone is jealous of your relationship here. It could be a mistress or somebody in the background. Somebody is definitely sleeping with somebody at work. But this third wheel, it says enemy, distrust, and flirtatiousness. Okay. I see somebody that has you married, but I don't know if your best friend, somebody staying with somebody. It could be a best friend, or it could be it's a girl you know. Okay, but it's divine feminine. Okay, you got somebody in your house. I feel with you and your man. Okay, that person is ops. Okay, that's for whoever that is. That person is ops. All right, the good thing is the good thing. Okay, because I see that too. The good thing is your man don't want her, she want him. Okay, but he don't want her. Okay, that's why I said be careful, because this person, some of you, you just wouldn't think, and that's maybe because you're blinded by your love for this person or whatever. But again, if you somebody fell down on hard times and you're like, okay, sure, sis, you can come here and stay here with me and Kenneth. I don't know who the fuck Kenneth is, I just heard Kenneth or whatever, and you can stay here till get on your feet or whatever. And your husband, look at him. Okay, you see how he holding your hand or holding her hand. Your husband loves you, adores you, cherishes you. Meanwhile, this person is without a place, I'm hearing, because they were abused and got abused by their boyfriend, and they ended up getting kicked out of their place or whatever, and that's why she's on your couch here. So now she has become an enemy again, because she covets what you have. But again, she wants your man, but he don't want her. But this is the type of person, again, they still looking for a job, but you got a job, so you coming downstairs at 8:30 in the morning, and the bitch is like, oh yes, sis, here, I got your smoothie, but the bitch done spit in it and did. Okay. Like literally, this is this energy. Okay, this is this energy. You can't put nothing past nobody, but that was very specific. So I don't know who that is for, but somebody got a bitch in their house, and okay, she trying to be the missus. Okay, literally. Okay, I feel like this person energy is like this natural disaster here, risk, frustration, survival already, or maybe they just click off or got a tick or something like that. But yes, for others of you, again, this is some man that you didn't want to be part of his harem. Okay, you didn't want to be, you have morals. You're like, okay, cool. You go ahead and you go be with Brenda, and that's cool. And it's just like, no, but I want you to. Okay, well, I don't want you. Okay, well, then I'm gonna just be an asshole and do, like people are. That's this type of energy. What other tools? Okay, some of the poison that they used, yes, they being devils or people allowing themselves to be used by the devils. Some of it was a hoe to break up your marriage. Okay, that was some of the tools. Okay, people are crazy. Yes, what homegirl said on Sisters, give me the baddest bitch that you can find, and I want you to destroy everything about them. That is this energy. Okay, but it didn't destroy you. Some of you, you reconciled with your partners. Others of you, you moved on, and because you were still standing on 2 feet, they got a problem. They looking for another way. Listen. Yes, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about here. These two together here, right? Hold up. These two together here, right? Curse doll, voodoo doll, and this family. You see the womb? Okay, you see the baby? All right, so this curse says hate, catastrophe, misfortune. That was the bitch with the umbrella, okay? Trying to take away your foundation here. All right. This is the poison. Okay, they expected you to die. This is hexing. This is jinxing. Okay, trying to cause accidents, car accidents. You know what I mean? You felt like, like, yeah, you can have a car accident, but bitch, if you done had 4 accidents in the span of 3 months, okay, or you just got a new car and you went to work and you showed everybody and they like, oh, that car, that show is, you look good in that shorty, you look, oh man, that's real sweet. And then like a week and a half later, that bitch start falling apart. Okay. Or, oh, I just met this guy. He's really wonderful. Oh, yeah, girl, let me see his picture. Oh, man, don't we look great? Don't we look great? And then a week later, y'all arguing, can't stand each other. He's standing you up. He ain't answering the phone. This is out of nowhere, okay? Literally, all right? You are a sweetheart. I just said, ain't nothing wrong with you. This person literally hates you and wants to curse you because they are not you. You are a real sweetheart. I feel like for some of you, you're in relationships. They're mad because your person absolutely loves you. They're mad because you're going to have a family. Somebody's going to have the family, the baby, the marriage, all of this. All of this. Your life is like this, but you don't know you got somebody that's doing this in the background. Somebody praying against you. You could be praying for these people and they are praying against you because you are good and you are pure and you are happy. Now, trigger warning. Okay? So if you sensitive, you might want to log off and come back. Okay? But for some of you, yes, this sweetheart says pure, unconditional love and be loved. A lot of people hate you because of the way people love you, and that is why they're conjuring against you. For some of you, whether you're in these relationships or you're married, and you've had fertility issues or you've had issues, conceiving and carrying a baby to full terms, miscarriages. For somebody, there's somebody in your circle. They know that this is like your one desire is to have a kid, or somebody, them and their husband have been trying so long to have this child and they're not able to, carry a full term or whatever. Or you go to Facebook and with your perfect life and your perfect husband and your perfect marriage, this is how they feel, right? And you post that picture of you and your man who love you so much, who pays for you to get your hair done, your nails done, your feet done, who pays to send, you and your sisters on vacation every year, who just bought you a new truck just because, okay, and then you post this picture of you and your man and your baby sonogram on Facebook, on Instagram, on Snapchat, or whatever, right? Everything's fine, right? 2 weeks later, baby gone. Baby gone. Baby gone. Husband's mad about it. Y'all are fighting. There is loss. This is why. For somebody you've tried to conceive multiple times, ain't nothing wrong with you. You're healthy, okay? You eat good. Somebody's a vegan. Eat a lot of green shit. Drink a lot of green shit. Like you, like, bitch, I'm taking vitamins. I'm doing. I don't wear bleach in my hair. All the products in my house are vegan free. Then you're like, why can I hold a child in my belly? This is why. Cursing your seed. Cursing your womb. Doing womb magic. I know about this. You could be fine as dandy, healthy periods, then just like that. Now you got fibroids. Now you're bleeding till you damn near about to pass out. And that's this. If you were doing fine and then all of a sudden it's just like, not saying that shit can't happen, but is there will be something abnormal, okay? Like this is not normal, okay? But for some of you, again, I'm hearing somebody's in the church. There are witches in church, okay? Everybody ain't there for the, okay? But somebody or some of you, you've had trouble conceiving, or you've gotten pregnant and you've had hella miscarriages. That's because friends in your fucking circle were casting against you. Okay? And like I said, they don't have to do no bippity boppity boo. They don't have to pour no potion or anything. Everything in the earth is energy. So it's intent. If somebody stares at your picture long enough, with the hate, with whatever, and okay, it can happen, all right? But more specifically, yes, this is why some of you can't conceive or you can't carry a baby, and you're having all of this because somebody is not only jealous of you, they're jealous of the way your partner loves you, takes care of you. And again, for some of you, they want your person. And if they know what they're doing, they know how to cast against that. Some are so desperate, any means necessary. Somebody wants your life. They want your life. They want to be you. They want to have your gifts. They want to have your talent. Again, if they could zip up your damn skin, they would do that. But that's for somebody specific. Somebody's living in a house and you got a visitor or somebody that don't normally live there with you and your husband, and you need to watch this bitch, because this is the real reason why you have been sick. Or why you suddenly had a miscarriage, because somebody was putting something in your food, in your drink, or what, or just wishing death on you every time you walk by to change the damn channel. Okay, is that deep? Is that deep? Is that serious? You can pray to God, and we do. We pray to God every day, but you have to know what you're praying against. You at least have to have a basic knowledge. You have to know where somebody is trying to hurt you. And a lot of you don't. You're so busy, or some of these folks, and God bless them in the church, you're so busy calling people with warlocks and, oh, she's a da. And meanwhile, like, no. I'm the one that's going to tell you, yeah, your bestie or your sister who has always been jealous of you is sending you evil eye, and that's why you can't hold no baby. I'm going to be the one that's going to tell you, you and your husband probably need to move a couple of states, and that's when you're going to have your baby. When you get around people that don't like you. Okay? What other tools did they use? Where am I at? I've been going this long? Okay. I didn't mean to go this long. I wanted to be informative here. They poisoned you and you didn't die. What other methods? And I'm sorry for those that with the fertility thing, but that's heavy. You invited, this is somebody, again, that's close to you, or you invited in your circle, or somebody that is very familiar with being around you and your man. Don't want nobody around me and my man. That type of energy. Okay? Yes, bitch. I just said this. So these people work against you again because you are a reminder. These are people who have repeatedly attacked you, repeatedly hurt you. If you take fate into your own hands and you unalive yourself from depression, or because you have anxiety, you have nightmares and all of this because of how people have abused you, how people have harmed you, and they laughing and smiling and kikiing and here you are, and then you go around people and they think that they're the most upstanding people in the world. They're superheroes, and it's like, bitch, he ain't no superhero. He just beat me until my eardrum blew out last night. And then you tell people and they're like, no, they're wonderful. They're pillars of society. They wouldn't be capable of doing that. And then you get depressed and then you get fucked up. And then, okay. You take yourself out of the game, then they get away with all of this. So for some, okay, they will keep coming. Now, again, they will fall on their own sword, but the goal is to get you to do the job that they really want to do. Yeah, I just said that. Bitch, I don't know who this is for. Okay? But somebody is stressed out about your family, about your husband, about your, and some of you did have a baby, yes. Okay, but this bitch is still around, whoever this is. Okay, what this say? Stress and care. Okay, some of you moved away, or yeah, you went no contact with family and friends, maybe because it was so stressful. Constantly losing babies and having miscarriages and not knowing, what's happening, and because it was this bitch causing all the confusion. But some of you did got away, and look, you got your baby now. I just said that. They poisoned you and got mad when you didn't die. Some of you had, this is your miracle baby. You have a miracle baby. But this is why you didn't know the whole time that it was some bitch in the background stressed about you and yours, stressed about you being happy and your life being perfect and you having someone and they don't have anyone. And okay. Care, parenthood, Patreon, support. Thank you for those that are donating to my Patreon. Appreciate you for that. I just wanted to say that. But yes, somebody is really stressed and pressed that their magic, their voodoo, it didn't work. Or somebody went to a practitioner, somebody, it didn't work. You got your baby. You got your baby. All right. But this is one of the tools. All right. For whoever that resonates for. You've had problems in your womb, in the like, I ain't gonna never get pregnant. I ain't gonna, like, it ain't gonna happen. And then all of a sudden you got the baby. And again, they don't have to do voodoo. They don't have to. This people can do so much off of pure intention. You don't know what somebody is thinking around you, what they're saying when you're in the same room, and they could have a goofy ass smile plastered on their face. And you don't even know and recognize that you ain't even been able to conceive because of the evilness emitting from this person's auric field into yours. Soon as you announce the pregnancy, I hope. But you got your baby. So for those of you, again, if any part of that is familiar, or now you got your baby, after you made some drastic change, this is why. You had somebody close to you stressing about you and yours, okay? Y'all gonna have to take this L, all right? With some of these people, you've been so loyal to them. You've been so loyal to people who have done you dirty, knowing damn well that they was just playing with you, being their puppet. Because again, they know you're kind. They know that you're a good heart. A lot of these people got away with a lot of this shit because they knew you had a forgiving spirit, that you was going to be loyal out of love. Some of these people used your loyalty, used your kindness, used your love to get in close proximity so they can attack you. Imagine somebody attacking you because you love them. Imagine somebody continuing to do fuck shit because they know you're going to, like, oh, they'll take me back. They'll always, and then they plotting on the next damn thing. They used your love. They used your affection. They used your kind-heartedness, your goodness as a puppet. This is how they controlled you. A lot of them used your good heart, your good nature. I'm 10 toes down. I'm going to be loyal. I'm hearing a lot of gang activity here. using your loyalty to your own damn detriment. Who's sitting in jail? You. Dictatorship, domination, reluctance. For some of you, because you didn't pledge your loyalty, you didn't pledge your allegiance to these people. Think about that, okay? Or whether it's a church or any damn thing, you decide, well, I'm going to go over here with these people. Now they're committed to making your life hell. Now they're committed to controlling your life somehow. But a lot of these people, again, bereavement, sorrow, damage. Some of you are loyal to a fault. Again, I go back to that zombie analogy, okay? Once somebody has allowed themselves to be used by the devil against you, and for some, it literally is demonic activity, hexing, jinxing, cursing your womb, cursing your relationship, cursing your finances. You got even a hair of an addiction now is full blown. Hair falling out. You was shining and beautiful and radiant 2 weeks ago. And then you put your picture up and now all of a sudden you looking crazy. Yes, bitches do picture magic. They do. They do. They put your ass right on the altar. I done had my shit closed up for damn near 2 years because I'm like, okay, well, but you know what? Fuck that. I can't worry about what I can't worry about what nobody doing with my pictures and this and this and this. But for some, it's that real. It's that real. And you think that, oh, I'm just having, no, this is somebody conjuring against you. This is the tools. But again, you're still you. God said you shall live and not die. Okay? But you need to be aware. Because shit happening, shit going on, and you're like, you feel like you blaming yourself. You at the altar blaming yourself. And yeah, discernment comes into play, but you can't have discernment when you just don't know. You don't know because you're just being told, oh, they're wicked, they're da, 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 da. Like, no, you got to get the knowledge so you know, so you're able to see, so you're able to discern and trust your intuition. You got to have discernment, you got to have knowledge for yourself. Okay, so again, I don't want you to blame yourself, but all right. Let me close this out. Yes. Aid and fright. Wanted you to be too afraid to ask for help, too afraid to speak on it. That's why I thank God for that. Like, I'm gonna speak on it. I ain't ashamed. They live off of your shame. If they can keep you in the corner, and I'm hearing this energy for a lot of abuse victims, sexual abuse, people that were raped, and you're protecting your rapist, or you're protecting this person who is just a monster behind closed doors, but a hero in the public profile and all this. As long as they can keep you in the corner and all of this, they get off. That's what they're counting on. Aid is mercy, charity, kindness. I'm also hearing a lot of gaslighting energy. This is also that energy. Somebody saying, oh, I'll change. I'll beware of the honeymoon period. Know the cycles, not only of domestic violence, but just violence, especially when you're dealing with narcs. You can be in the cycle, but not of the cycle. You understand? You can be in the cycle, but not of the cycle. Recognizing when a motherfucker just playing nice and all that to get what they want, and if you're really tuned in, you can see people do shit on schedule. I got an ignorant ass nigga that love to play games around my cycle, moon cycle. Get into the moon, okay? I remember a time, bitch, I used to just look at it and be like, oh, it's so pretty, okay? Thinking about St. Louis, thinking about, Bitch, if I could go back, I'd be like, damn, every damn catastrophe, okay? I just thought I was fucking up. I just thought, and that's the point, to make you think that you're crazy, that you're worthless, that you're da 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 da. Meanwhile, this bitch is conjuring on you every full and every new moon. Okay? Literally. Literally. Okay? That's why you got to get somebody to tell you, like the lady, like me, like, no, that wasn't you. That was an evil asshole. Okay. Some of these people are getting sloppy. Okay. There is proof here. All right. Somebody is really pressed. Okay. About a relationship, a connection here. Okay, this is divine masculine. Hold up. Divine masculine. Somebody is really pressed about when you're going to marry some type of feminine, when you're going to propose. You have somebody actively in your friend group. Yes, specifically. They getting real specific now. You have a mother figure and you have a brother figure or a best friend. Okay. This you, King of Pentacles here. In your circle. All right. That is trying to either set you up or set your person up. They're trying to ruin, okay, a proposal here. I feel like it's a friendship or somebody gonna try to hook you up with somebody or send you somewhere with somebody and be like, oh, I know this great person, or say you're looking for a graphic artist, just randomly. Oh, I'm looking for a graphic artist. Okay, this you right here. All right. I feel like a mother figure and your friend, something like that. They besties, they do not like this person that you want to marry. So it's like, well, what can I do? What evidence can I plant to make sure that this never happens? So you might say, yeah, I need a graphic artist. They're going to send you a graphic artist, but they're going to send you one, okay, to get in between. All right, you and your person. This is an active plot. Or if you got off track and you ended up cheating on your person before you proposed to them, or you know what I mean, like this was your intent and then you got off track, that's because this person was a plant to make sure that you never got to your feminine. This third wheel, this person that wasn't even on the radar, or somebody was a referral. Okay, that referral was a plant to make sure you never got to marry your person. Curse. Okay? Curse. But again, I said the title is They Poisoned You and Got Mad That You Didn't Die. They did all of that, and even after all of that, you still love your person. You still want to propose to your person. Only thing now, you ain't no telling what you tied up with here. Maybe this one. Okay, like they like, well, he still loved that bitch. I did all of that and he still loves her. He still wants to propose to her. Yes, somebody is losing their mind over a relationship. Okay. For some of you, yeah, it's leaning into divine masculine energy because niggas be plotting on you too. You probably think it's just a street and all that, but no, these are men plotting on divine unions. I mean, the money, I feel like the money, the career, the house, and the car, that's the easy thing. But the real gold, the real value is in a divine unions. So some of you, your best friend got a problem, is trying to set you up again because they don't want you to get to your person, or they want your person. Some people, yeah, I just heard that somebody is sitting in jail right now because somebody in their circle or somebody they considered a brother, friend, or whatever wanted their person or wanted their life. And so you got set up so you could get out of the way, so you could be put out of the way here. Somebody's sitting in jail because of that. There is a conflict. There is a setup energy here. Conflict, difference, dispute, quarrel, trap, victim, trick. Okay. Beware full moon energy. And I keep seeing this. Somebody keeps trying to get somebody set up by starting a conflict that will either land you in jail or 6 feet under. It's a trap. So beware of people trying to stir up stuff. All right. Or if something seems weird, or if somebody just starts moving weird and that's not their normal behavior, or you're going somewhere and the energy is weird and it's hostile. And yes, somebody is trying to set you up. Again, number one, somebody is in jail because you had a friend, a partner, dude that wanted your bitch. Period. You thought it was about the drugs. You thought it was about the money. You thought it was no. They needed you in jail, okay, so they can get your person. Or maybe that's not even somebody in your circle. It's just another competitor for your divine feminine. It's your divine feminine, but they want her, okay? She probably don't want them. So they trying to do everything they can to get you set up. So you could be sitting in jail or, again, 6 feet under. Somebody set a trap and you fell in it and you're in jail, or they're setting a trap. So it's either one of the two happens. So beware of conflict. Beware of arguing about shit that don't matter with people that don't matter. Because that's the point of all of this. They need you out of the way. Okay? Heavy on the masculine here. Okay? Luck, mask here. Somebody wants your life. This is all about coveting energy here. Tell me about this libation. Y'all think it's a game. Y'all think it's a game. And like I said, I love the church. I miss the church. Can't wait to get back home. Bitch, sit on the front pew and them to sing that damn song and to cry and snot and fall the fuck out. Okay, period. It's in my heritage. It's in my blood. But you also got to be aware. Okay. Now I ask, what is this libations card? This is somebody, again, conjuring against you, somebody that knows about the arts. And again, yes, I hear you, sister. Yes, well, I'm a praying Jesus. Yes, you do that. God is, okay? Nothing is above God, okay? I ain't telling you not. I'm just telling you to be aware. These are people sending disturbances, paranormal, demonic energy, entities. Yes, a bitch can send an entity to your house. Okay. And yes, you praying every Sunday, but you ain't prayed up all the time. You ain't on your P's and Q's all the time. You might have a bad week. You might have a bad whatever, or you just whatever. Don't let it fuck around and be the full moon. And then you wondering why your kid or why you're acting like the fucking exorcist, or your husband or your spouse or your boss or whatever. That's this. It's like that movie Fallen. Is that Fallen? I don't know. With Denzel Washington, where you go and you touch the person in the spirit and the spirit jumping. That's this. Okay. I'm hearing 6 degrees. Like they say, 6 degrees of separation. All right. Don't automatically. That's one thing that's taught me. Don't automatically assume you know motherfuckers and know what they do behind closed doors. Okay. Because the people that's conjuring and doing this shit, like, girl, it was not on my bingo card. You will just never believe. But yes. Okay. Some people that have lost their minds. Okay. This is why. You didn't know. You didn't know. Why? Because some of you were at the altar on Sunday taking your communion, cleansing yourself, praying, okay? Not discounting, not taking away none of that at all right? But everybody ain't crazy because they're crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Just normal, outside of normal chemical imbalance. Some people are crazy or went crazy or have because they were sent this. by somebody that was practiced in that. All right. It was a spiritual attack. We talk about spiritual attacks all the time in the church, but do you really know what a spiritual attack is? We ain't talking about, okay? You gotta get specific here. You understand what I'm saying? Where's that? Okay. Don't be stubborn, because this is what they count on. And that was me. All right. Yeah, and I'm not saying God is not enough. God overrules everything. That's why I'm still here breathing. I got God tattooed on my motherfucking chest. The Trinity, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Okay, giving praise and thanks. But if you don't have that knowledge, again, I was getting fucked up. Okay, I was getting my ass beat spiritually because I didn't know who was attacking me. I didn't know how they were attacking me. I'm sitting here at the altar every day blaming myself. Oh, I'm fucked up, or oh, I'm worthless, or oh, even that is a spiritual attack. Okay? Not taking no responsibility off yourself, but I'm just saying this is abnormal shit. Okay? But I don't want you to blame yourself for what you didn't know. But if you were here under my voice, now you know. Okay? That's the only fault I have sometimes in the church, is like, prepare these people, prepare your you are a shepherd, prepare your sheep. Okay, because a lot of these pastors and folks, they have the knowledge, they know that bitches is witches and warlocks, but they just say it in passing, like, oh, it's a witch in the church. No, bitch, they need to be telling you it's a witch. Okay, and this is what they're doing. They need to be educating their flock. This ain't about nothing being taboo. This is spiritual warfare. And you screaming, crying, throwing up on the fucking altar just to come home and deal with this. Because you don't know how they're attacking you. When they're attacking you. Okay? Bet you ain't gonna catch me on a full moon, new moon without lighting my prayer candle, thanking my ancestors, okay? Having some peace, cultivating peace. And a lot of this can be rebuked by cultivating peace in your home. That's why they work so much to disturb your peace. Again, what does the Bible say? The devil comes to kill, destroy, all that. The devil is a thief of joy. Because if you crazy and depressed out of your mind, the more they can attack you, the more they can keep you down. Okay? But you don't know this if you don't know how to protect yourself, if you don't know what you're looking for. If you don't know that Felicia sitting on your couch and you sitting up here doing the baby registry, like, girl, is this cute? Yeah, girl, I think that's a great crib. And you can't see, you're not able to look at her and look at her eyes and really discern behind her eyes that this bitch wants you and your baby dead so she can be with your man. But you living off some memories because, y'all grew up together and all this. And no. Okay? No. All right, close this out. What does my collective need to know? What is the advice? Okay. 6 of Wands. How to say 6 of Wands. Yeah, that's what this is about, because you confused. You've been confused about why shit been going left, or why you've had, I'm hearing somebody had trouble getting a job. You was looking for a job. You like, I put in application. I got the qualifications. I got all, like, they're like, it's abnormal. Like, you've been the person that always could get a job, always, and you like suddenly like, yeah, okay, damn, it's been 8 months. It's been a year, or it's been, you feeling shitty about yourself here, trying to figure out what's going on, and then you're getting depressed, and now you ain't sending out as much resumes and all that. It's this. Could have been a co-worker that was jealous of you, jealous of how you were putting in numbers, jealous of the fact that you were getting a promotion and that you were moving up. For somebody, I'm hearing partner. You were up for partner, and then suddenly you don't even have a job no more. And you wondering like, damn, how did this even happen? 2 months ago, I was supposed to be up for this promotion. Now I'm unemployed or whatever. It's because of this bitch that just happens to know how to do this. Hex, curse. Okay, they be sitting right next to you. Okay. And like I said, yes, go pray to church, all of that. But you, okay, also know what else you need to be praying against. Okay. You can say, oh, I pray against witches. What kind? Any kind that would attack my womb, any kind that would attack my family, any kind that would, okay, specific. You need to get real specific because they real specific on how they're attacking you. Some of you haven't had jobs in a long time because they were putting binding spells all over you so you couldn't get up out of bed. Somebody been so depressed they ain't even been able to feed their kids, take care of their kids, right? 7 months ago, 8 months ago, you was in your business, you was flourishing, you on vacation with your kids, you got it going on, and now shit is just, everything went to shit out of nowhere, abnormally. Okay? It ain't because you was a crackhead, it ain't because you stole, it ain't because like this is okay. You gotta know the symptoms, the signals, okay. What is the advice here? And I'm saying this with urgency because I think I'm like, oh my God, just in the whole time here I was just, I'm praying, just thinking like, dear Lord, it's me. Dear Lord, it's me. Because I didn't have the knowledge, because I didn't know. So again, this ain't saying, oh, you gotta, none of that. Okay, if you pray, continue praying. All right, anointing your holy oil, playing your scriptures. Okay, I play scriptures at night. The word is soaked in these walls. All right, people can do a little something, but it ain't gonna stick like that. But you gotta know, you gotta be aware. You can't just sit there with this and okay. That was the same thing. I used to be sitting in the pews and the pastor would mention something or whatever, and I think he would dismiss it. He was like, oh, people that believe in crystals and they pray to crystals and all that. Bitch, I don't pray to crystals. Ain't nobody praying to no crystals. You know what I mean? Like, you just, okay, and then somebody try to help you. They be like, nah, the pastor said they're a witch. No, bitch. Okay. But I know if I'm having chest pains, I will put a big ass rose quartz medallion that got pulled from the fucking earth and feel just fine. Okay? And feel just fine. Ain't nobody praying to no crystal. I know if I need protection or intuition, or if I'm feeling like not so sharp, I know to grab me a labradorite. It came right from the earth. How you gonna convince somebody that something that came from the earth is demonic? Ain't nothing demonic about that. But you'll have some pastor telling you, oh, they pray. Ain't nobody praying, ain't nobody nothing. We're getting knowledge, okay? Oh, the Indians, they believed in the moon and the stars. Yes, you need to honor the earth. It's what keeps you alive every single day. How you not gonna give thanks to the plants when they're the reason you breathing? God is the creator of heaven and the earth. So yes, of course you're supposed to give thanks to it. That don't mean you ain't praying to it. You know what I mean? Like, it's a difference. Like, it's the gaslighting for me, okay? You got to know, because I think about all those times again. And that's what I'm saying. You getting knowledge, it does not discredit God, because again, when I didn't know and I didn't have the knowledge, you know what I mean? God kept me. God kept me, but did I get fucked up? Yes. Did I almost die several times? Yes, bitch. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Bitches attacking my womb. Ain't never had no problem having no baby, having no kids, none of that. I got the most beautiful kids. I got, you know what I mean? And then you have bitches that will be jealous. Or you got a man or somebody that's interested in you and wants to propose to you. So they're attacking your womb so you don't ever have kids. Bitch, you talking about I was fine, and then you go from that to bleeding out. Okay? Out of nowhere, and doctors ain't got no fucking answers, and I've been fine. Yes, bitch. They sick like that. But if I'm in tune with my ancestors and my heritage, and I go like, okay, Native American, what are healing herbs and all of that, and you get you some turmeric, and you get you some ginger, and you get you some tea, and you get that hibiscus, and okay, now you're balanced, now you're aligned. So it don't matter what they do. It don't matter what they do, because now you have the knowledge to protect yourself. Not saying that prayer ain't enough. It's a preacher in here. Get the fuck out. Okay? Because you're the problem. You're the problem. You prepared, but they not prepared. And for some of you, that's exactly why you going here. Because you didn't adequately prepare your flock. Because you played games. Some of you preachers are wolves in sheep's clothing. Okay? Advice. Any part of this reading resonated, burn it down. The connection, the relationship, okay? Whatever, okay? It's all coming to an end, number one, okay? But yes, be some of these relations where you're loyal to a fault and you know people are using that to hurt you and to continue, like, no, bitch, okay? Make a mental note, all right? Guard yourself. All right. 7 of Wands here. Guard yourself. Protect yourself. All right. There are people that want to get close to you just so they can be in proximity to harm you. Have that discernment. All right. Have that discernment. All right. It's the season of setting boundaries. Okay. For somebody, it's not that deep, but you're having problems in your family, a toxic family bonds and all. Like, come on now. Come on now. It's time to go on. Do not disturb. You ain't got to sit up in nobody's face every Christmas if your uncle raped you. You ain't got to, because you don't want your granny to be mad and it's all family. And I know, fuck that. Okay. My brother raped me when I was 8 years old. Some of you need to let that chopper sing and get your throat active, so you can get your life back. Because some of these people, again, are counting on you to do the job for them. They want you to die with the story in you. Die with the sin. Somebody's dying in shame, dying in depression. Then they don't never have to, it'll always be a secret because you gone. No, fuck that. This is for somebody in a family dynamic where somebody has been abused or molested and you're being shamed into silence. No, fuck that. Air they ass out. That ain't your family. That ain't your family. Family ain't gonna protect the devil. Family ain't gonna know you being abused, you being dragged, you being violated left and right. Then tell you, oh, but I love you out of the same mouth. Bitch, you don't love me. All right? The Tower. It's time to get real. Okay? Don't do the work for these people. You got to get up. Holy Spirit saying it's time to get up. It's time to fight. It's time to take your power back. Okay? 6 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. The best way you also do that is not getting caught up in the details of somebody getting their getting your lick back and all that. You ain't got to worry. You ain't got to worry about getting no lick back. Holy Spirit got that. You ain't got to worry about it. You ain't got to worry about it. You ain't got to worry about it at all. Okay? Move forward. beyond what somebody did. Okay, the Seven of Swords energy. This is how they want to keep you tied up. So beware. If you're the person in your family, I'm hearing somebody went to therapy to deal with something. Nobody else wanted to go to therapy, but you're the one who went to therapy. And then when you go home or you come around your toxic ass family, like they purposely trigger you or they purposely gaslight you or they purposely stop going around them. Because this is the energy of somebody keeping you in bondage, sabotaging your healing. You sabotage your healing every time you go around motherfuckers that you know have been relentless in snaking you, relentless in stealing from you, relentless in harming you. These are people that violated you again and again and again and again, got up to knowingly violate you again and again and again and again. Then sat back and watched and waited for some of you to die, to carry their secret, to carry their sin, to carry their abuse, to carry their violation in the grave. Air they ass out. Didn't I say this? Hangman. Air them out. You gonna have some of you. You'll get some peace when you speak your peace. You will have more peace when you speak your peace. And don't worry about they've been trying this far. They done did all kind of things. You done been stabbed in the back over and over and over. You still here. So if it's been hella years and you still here, obviously you protected by the Most High. So you might as well go ahead and speak your peace so you can have some peace. Bitch, if I'm going to die for a cause then. But if it was going to happen, it would have already happened. You're protected. Won't nothing change unless you are the voice of that change. So many people have been spared because you didn't tell your side of the story. And they were more than willing to watch your ass die. Again, that's the title. They poisoned you and got mad when you didn't die. Poisoned you, fucked over you, betrayed you, violated you, abused you, cheated on you, cursed you, hexed you, sabotaged you, but you still here. That's why they really mad. That's why when you come around, they moving weird. Their brother or their hell, yeah. Somebody said that auntie. Somebody had a feminine figure, authority figure, abused them. This is a masculine, was violated, abused by a woman here. She's still sitting, smirk up in your face every time you go back home. Or somebody, this is their mom's best friend. There's a masculine who was violated by his mom's best friend. And every time you go home, you got to look at this goofy bitch. She's the reason you have sexual addictions or proclivities, or you're into all kind of weird shit because you were twisted out way. But somebody said they didn't even have pubic hairs or something like that. Air this bitch out. Because I promise you, these people are counting on you being 6 feet below before you ever air out how they violated you. These people are unbalanced. They're already being judged. They're already standing in judgment here. But again, you need to take decisive action to get your life back. And a lot of that is by exercising your throat chakra, speaking your piece in whatever manner you choose to do so, as long as you start speaking. You ain't gotta, for some of you, yeah, spell it out. If you like, okay, well, I ain't comfortable with spelling it out. Okay, well, then start throwing subs, whatever it takes to get it going. Somebody needs to go to the police station. Somebody needs to file a report about a rape or a beating or something. You didn't report something. The statute of limitations has not passed. Don't worry about don't worry about how it's going to happen or who's going to believe you, or some of you haven't went forward because you worried about, okay, well, you know what, I'm gonna have to. You take that one step, God got the rest. You take that one step and they are done. For some, these people are done. They know they are done. So what they will do is they will be amping up, okay? Because if you're not here, then there is no evidence. That's why you got to keep your mind. That's why you have to keep your peace. Even when people are bullying you or humiliating you or attacking you. They say, well, how you get over? I have to keep my peace. I'm not going to do your fucking job for you. Now, bitch, if you want me out of here, then you come. But I'm not going to do it for you. But again, they did all of this, the poisoning and the attacking your marriage and attacking your finances, attacking your home. Some of you ended up homeless because you brought somebody to your crib and they looking around your shit and you don't know this person is a witch, and they went home and said, make this bitch lose everything she got. Now you looking around like, well, how the fuck, that's why. That's why. That's how. You are protected. Speak your peace so you can have peace. That is what I have for you. Thank you. Yeah, you know what to do. High Priestess. This is why. Star card. Okay. Start living in your purpose. All right. This is the crux of why people do these things. Because a lot of times, like, I mean, I always be the first one to say, I know, I've always known I've had a calling, but there are some people like, but you don't know for real. But you have people that, again, are practiced in the occult. They can see your future. They can see your blessings. They can see your prosperity. They can see your faithful, loving husband, your beautiful home, your children, your amazing life. They see your talent and all of that, and they work against it. Sometimes before you even, you know what I mean? You might be working at the gas station, okay? You might be working at the gas station, but let somebody that has the knowledge and be able to see and be jealous of that. It's people that have more than you, already made it, already off. Okay, stars. Okay, don't act like a star. A superstar won't hex a bitch, won't jinx a bitch, won't make somebody crazy, lock up somebody mentally in their fucking mind, make somebody depressed so they can't get up out the fucking bed, then steal all of their ideas. Steal their fashion, steal their style, steal. This is siphoning fucking energy. Don't put none past nobody, okay? But for a lot of you, and you don't know, like, well, why did this happen to me? Why did the devil attack me about it? Yeah, somebody's saying, well, why does God allow? Why did God allow that to happen? This is why, because you've always had a calling. And your calling goes beyond your pain. Unfortunately, bitch. I know. It okay. Yes. The good thing for me is that God actually told me when I was a kid. I didn't know it was going to be this, but he told me he was like, look, this is you. Okay. With this star energy, this high priest, this is you. But you're going to get dragged a little bit. He said a little bit. This is a little bit more than a little bit. Okay. This is a little bit more than a little bit. But yes, that's for those of you that say, well, why would God allow? You have a calling on your life. And the devil's job was to have something so catastrophic happen to you that you would take yourself off of this earth before you were ever able to achieve it, which you've always innately known. Because if you take yourself off of this planet Earth, they don't have to compete with you anymore. Or they can keep you bound up in drugs, if they can keep you slutting yourself out on Fifth Avenue or whatever, if they can keep you as the highest paid celebrity escort, then they can keep stealing your songs, stealing your material, or not letting you truly be yourself. Okay? That's why you have a calling on your life. God is waiting for a lot of you to stop cursing at him about what is happening in your life. Once you stop cursing and blaming God, and a lot of people use that, and they will, some people will use that. Well, if he, allowed that, and that's why you shouldn't believe in him and all. Like, nah, we ain't doing none of that over here. We ain't doing none of that over here. Either you a soldier in God's army or you not. And if you are a soldier, you know they come with a little something. You ain't no punk. So stop being a punk. It ain't your job to worry about why God allowed what he allowed and why you got to suffer. Bitch, you still here, right? You still breathing, right? Right. So motherfucking get to it. Strength card. Don't matter how long, don't matter how slow. If you can't run, then you can walk. Okay? The good news is that in spite of all of this, again, now we tell the end of the story, or the current energy. They did all of this, but God said, you will live and not die. But please know they still mad, and please know they still gonna try it. All right. Some of them will even try to get close to you because you have survived all of these attacks. Some of them want a closer look. Now you're an anomaly. I don't know if I said that right. Anomaly. Okay. Because there were RIP to them people. There were others that didn't survive these demonic attacks. Some did end up taking themselves out if they weren't, again, hitman energy, unalived, and then made it to be like this person killed themselves when they really didn't. They just sent somebody to, that type. All right. But for a lot of you, the wheel has turned. You have healed. For a source energy here. Okay, in spite of, and that's why you sit here at this Six of Wands, or this is what you need to do. Once you stop blaming God and really get to, because that held me back so many years, bitch. I'm like, help me. He like, I am. You here, right? You here, right? And it's like, yeah, I'm here, but I want to do more than just be here. Okay, I want to do more than just be here. He like, but what if all I need you to do in this season is just to stand? I don't know where my strength. Okay, you mad because you trying to do all of this, and he like, you can't do all of this, and you got motherfuckers attacking you. You know what I mean? I want you to practice standing. Okay, I want you to practice holding your head high. I want you to practice not looking like what you're going through. But you mad at God. You're like, well, come on now. If you're too busy yelling, you can't hear. So yes, I lost many, and a lot of times the enemy ain't even, all he got to do is just get you mad at God. You know how many years you lose in your life being mad at God for what the enemy doing? Bitch, okay? I'm like, okay, well, here I am. I'm at church. I'm praying. I'm getting, I'm giving my offerings. I'm on the praise team, and not that you do that, but just because, again, you're in church, and church is part of you. You know what I mean? I'm good to people. I feed the homeless. I do all this, but yeah, you are getting your ass kicked in the spiritual realm because you don't know that there is a witch casting against you or somebody with evil eye here. And that's why they do that, because they want you to look at God and point the finger at God and be able to say, nah. If you are a soldier, of heaven's angels army, then it ain't about what God doing. What if that's the bitch? What if that's basic training? That's what he said to me. I'm like, huh? He like, yeah, that's basic training. Basic training? Okay, yeah. Yeah. You a soldier, right? You want to be a winner, right? You want to be a winner, right? You want to be a star for real. And I ain't talking about a star like this bullshit they tell you on TV and all, man. That's nothing. Okay. Talking about really living in your purpose and being here who God calls you to be and really being a warrior and an advocator. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you ain't supposed to sit here and watch kids get raped and because somebody yes, thank you, Holy Spirit. They spinning the block with that that was a monologue they gave me earlier. Okay. But yes, if you gotta be, nobody should have to sacrifice anybody, their family, their friends, nobody to be a star, to be able to operate in my divine gifts. The fact that there are people that you're where's the fucking card at, girl? Because you can't make this shit up. Okay. Nobody should have their family murdered, sacrificed, or whatever for celebrity, for fame, for a house. Your loved one is worth a house. Your loved one is worth some money, a piece of paper. Your loved one is worth being on TV around in front of a bunch of motherfuckers that you don't even know, or a car, or a vacation. That's the price you want to pay? That's worth it? Come on. Nobody should have to do that. Okay? Nobody should have to do that. That don't even make sense. Make it make sense. And if that's all it takes, what does that say about you? You have been tricked. You have been duped. But God didn't do that. Okay? So yes, I lost right? Yeah, I got it all right. Right. Okay. So you lose so many years. I lost so many years being mad at God. Like, God, why won't you do it? He's like, I'm waiting on you to pull up too. I'm waiting on you to learn how to stand. First, you got to get off your face. Get off your face. How can you fight if you're dry? If you drugged up, you zombied out. Every time somebody attack you, every time somebody take your job or, make you lose your job and you broke for a fucking season and now you broke, but you ain't broke enough to be at the damn liquor store getting a 40 ounce or getting Everclear or whatever, so you can be drunk and fucked up and mad because, okay, they done attacked your finances and your job is gone. Are you even in fighting shape here? You mad at God because he won't allow you to do allow him to do all the heavy lifting? Get in position first. Get on your post first. Some of you have done this though. And if you haven't done it, you're on your way again. But it's once you stop blaming, because that's exactly what the enemy wants you to do. Blame God for what they are doing. For you to go through all of this heartache, for you to go through all of this trauma silently, of course, because the devil needs your silence, okay? That's what he needs, so he can keep on and he abused the next person. That's why you got to speak. You're here to save lives. Some of you have a specific anointing. That's why you got attacked so heavily. Or that's why you got tempted the way you did. It never crossed your mind. When somebody said, well, make a choice or choose, or I'm going to give you this, as long, it never crossed your mind that maybe your calling is higher. And I'm not saying everybody, okay, everybody, there are some people that grew up in that, and that's cool. You know what I mean? If that's you, cool. But I'm saying for those people, like they knew they had a conscious decision and they chose against their morals. Okay. When you stop blaming God for what the devil did in your life or and all of that, then you will start to see the work. Then you will start to see the miracle. I lost so many years crying, like, oh my God, look at what they're doing to me, and oh my God, and oh my God, and oh my God, and oh my God, and God is, and He hear you. He hear you. He hears you. Somebody is getting molested by somebody in their family or something like that currently, and you mad at God. Air that motherfucker out and end it. God is waiting on you to take your focus off what the enemy is doing and get back to what He called you to do. So for some of you that is getting sober, that is getting clean, get somebody attack your finances and now you just you drunk for half the year. Well, you definitely can't work now. But that was the point. That was the goal of the enemy. Now you're drunk. Now you're lost in alcoholism, attacking your body. Next year, you got health issues, all of that. You okay? That was the point. And then you look up on TV, in the magazine, on the radio, and it's somebody living your life. Yeah. Because they knew what they was fucking doing. You got to know. You got to be aware of the tactic and the tools of the enemy here. You have to get up and you have to press and you have to persevere regardless. And you have to get to a point where it don't matter what somebody take. It don't matter what somebody do. For some, again, it's like, that's why I told motherfucker yesterday. I said, well, bitch, you done already did X, Y, and Z. All right. You know how many times recently they was doing some shit last month where and my ass, you know, I love some good food and shit like that, but I was going places and I just got the weirdest energy that people was playing with my motherfucking food. And I had been getting warnings and I had been getting, you know, whatever. And I'm like, nah, ain't nobody. But yeah, bitch. Yeah. Yeah. And then they would sit back and wait and be like, okay, well, I know that's gonna get her. I know that's gonna make her. I know that's gonna make she gonna lose her mind or she gonna go crazy. Nah, bitch. Oh, you did that? Okay. Okay. You served me that. And this your only job in life, and if you lose this, you gonna be on the street. But you served me this shit, okay? You went back and you told the cook to do this, or you dropped my damn chicken fillet on the floor and dusted that bitch all around, put it back on the plate and poured some fucking sauce over it, served it to me, and watched me eat that shit, okay? God said, guess what? You still gotta heal. Yes, you still have to get up tomorrow. Yes, you still have to keep fighting the good fight. Yes, you still need to keep marching towards your purpose. Yes. You have to get to a point where do whatever you're going to do. Do whatever you're going to do. That ain't going to stop me. That ain't going to stop me. You wondering why the devil attacked you, why you going through so much. Even some of you that sold your damn soul. This is why you have a real calling. You're living beneath your potential, and I don't give a fuck what you got out in the driveway. You're living, but you got tricked. You think you live in your divine calling? No, you're not. No, you're not. I heard protector. Somebody's calling was to be a protector. Your divine calling was to be a protector. And here you are watching innocent people, women, children get violated, exploited every day. Every day. And you walk around acting like, yeah, and you know, because you know how I know you know, because you get that feeling. You ain't allowed to let it show on your face, but you get that feeling in the pit of your stomach. And again, I don't care if you go to sleep on Egyptian 100 thread counts. When you lay your head on the pillow and you can't sleep and you having nightmares and all this shit, because your real calling, you are a protector of your people. Okay? Whatever helps you sleep at night, okay? Think about it. I want you guys to really do the necessary work. If you want to save yourself, you will be saved, okay? But you got to stop being so naive and stop giving people passes and stop playing in the face of people that have harmed you or don't mean you well. And for those of you that are aware about people attacking you and all, like they ain't gonna stop. But it's not your job. Take your eye off of them and get your eye on your purpose and finding out what spirit would have you do. Because all of this is going to take care of itself. I just said yesterday, pride cometh before a fall. It really does. I watch motherfuckers every day, all day, laughing at me, throwing subs, and motherfuckers real arrogant. They feel like it ain't gonna never happen. I ain't gonna never get caught. It's people sitting in jail right now that thought never. People that got the death penalty thought it ain't gonna never happen to me. People thought because of their position, then they next thing you know they getting raided or who. And it's crazy because they put you in the type of position to where you didn't even know who your real friends were. You didn't even know who your real family were, co-workers, lovers, and all of that. And God has turned that energy right back around with the wheel, and now it's upon them. But in their arrogance, they can't see it. They can't see it. Or maybe if they can't sense it, if they can't see it, maybe they can sense it and they just don't know where it's coming from. Again, that's why I said in the middle of the broadcast that, somebody's sending out, you sending out this energy of intimidation and, you want a bitch to be scared. Bitch, if I'm going to sit up in a restaurant and watch this demonic bitch with her demonic evil ass grin, because I am the high priestess, I see to sit here and serve me whatever, and I'm gonna pray over it, and I'm gonna eat, and I'm gonna get on, and I'm gonna go on like I've been, okay? But if I can do that, a lot of y'all are so strong, or a lot of y'all have become so strong, like nothing they can do can touch you. Some of you have come so far. Some of you have been through so much. I'm hearing somebody had a lot happen to them when they were a baby, a child, okay? And maybe you have depression, or maybe you escaped through drugs because you can't get over how you were violated. But I'm telling you, if you are breathing on this day, you have a calling on your life. It is not over. Don't do the devil's job for him anymore. It ain't too late. It is not too late. Will they continue to bully you and make fun of you? Yes, but that ain't got nothing to do with what you're supposed to be doing. I just want you to know at the end of the day, you are divinely protected. You are somebody. If you weren't, they wouldn't be working this hard to come against you. But again, you need to know the tools and the tactics of the enemy. That is truly what I have for you tonight. Thank you, all of you, all 50 of you. Amen. Hallelujah. This is the biggest live I've ever had. Thank you. Save this, come back to it, play it over and over again. Share because somebody needs this. Okay, somebody definitely needs the help. All right. If you need to book a counseling psychic service with me, all the information will be in the bio and the description box below later. Okay. I love you guys so much. And I will see you on the next live. May God keep you and protect you all. One.